Okay, good morning, everyone. The time is now 10:01 a.m. We'll go ahead and begin with the pre-bid conference for IFB number GHURA-COCC-021-010 IT equipment for the purchases of desktop computers, laptop computers, UPS servers, impact printers, laser printers, and AIO color laser printers. My name is Greta Balmeo, and with me from our MIS division this morning is Mr. Lee Mohan and Mr. Will Erickson. I'll go ahead and begin with going over housekeeping for the bid, and then move on to administrative requirements and the required bid submissions to be qualified as responsive for this bid. Okay, going over housekeeping. Please keep in mind that bids must be received at the Sinahanya main office no later than 10 a.m. on Thursday, September 30, 2021. Please allow yourselves ample time to submit bids, being that parking is limited here at the GHURA main office due to activities shared between Section 8, our Section 8 division, and the mayor's office, as well as the church. They sometimes hold maybe weddings or funerals. COVID-19 social distancing practices are in place. Any persons entering at the GHURA main office are required to wash their hands prior to entering and must have your temperature checked upon entering the building. When vendors submit their bid, please ensure they sign and complete the bid submission form. This will go into our official record. The bid registration form is also required to be completed and submitted to me for our record keeping as well, just in the event that we submit any addendums or any additional information pertaining to the bid. We can ensure that all interested bidders are informed of the information. The bid registration form is available on the website, and it may be submitted via email or in person when coming by to make the bid registration fee payment. The bid registration fee payment is $50, and it must be made by the bid due date. Again, you can contact myself to make the payment here at the main office. Any correspondence pertaining to the bid, please address it to our executive director, Mr. Ray Tapasia. He is GHURA's contracting officer. Please CC me in those correspondences, and I will be the point of contact for any inquiries and requests pertaining to this bid. We do require that all technical questions must be submitted in writing so that GHURA may respond appropriately and submit any responses formally through an addendum, and so that we have it in black and white and everything is recorded. Moving on to administrative requirements. This is not an all or none bid. Bidders are not required to quote on all items in this IFB. Bidders may quote on one or combination of the bid items. For example, just the laptops, desktops, printers, etc. GHURA maintains the right to award this bid to the lowest responsible bidder or bidders. The procurement schedule are as follows. The bid was available as of September 9, 2021. Today is the pre-bid conference, 10 a.m. The deadline for bidders to submit their questions or requests is Tuesday, September 21 by 5 p.m. Please ensure that any requests or questions you have are submitted no later than this date. We do encourage submissions prior to that time, just so that if we're able to release any responses ahead of time and you may have follow-up questions, we can entertain those as well. GHURA's last day to respond to those questions is Thursday, September 23, 2021 by 5 p.m. And the bid will close 1 week after those responses are issued on Thursday, September 30, 2021 at 10 a.m. The bid advertisement, registration forms, specifications, and any additional bid information, for example, addendums that may be released, all that information will be available on GHURA's website, along with the recording of this pre-bid conference, along with the pre-bid minutes, which will be disseminated today as well. Bids will be disqualified and rejected if they are late. Any minute after 10 a.m., they will not be accepted. So please ensure that you guys do give yourself ample time to submit. If they are late, non-compliant, incomplete, or ambiguous, we will also have to reject the bid. So please ensure that information submitted in your bids are accurate and specific when submitting. Payment terms for this IFB are on a basis of net 30 days. Once IT equipment are received and invoices are submitted accurately and certified, our accounting division shall process payment accordingly. Moving on to bid document requirements. All bidders are required to submit a copy of their current business license, complete the contact for contract administration form. They're also required to provide a 15% bid bond when submitting their bid for this IFB. They must check off and complete the disclosure of organizational conflict of interest affidavit, check off as well. HUD form 5369C, have that signed. Also notarize and complete AG forms 2, 3, 4, 5, and 7, and attach brochures and descriptive literature and any relevant certifications for this IFB for the products you will be bidding on. Please also complete vendor bid form. There are a total of 10 bid items. Bid item number 1, we have our desktop computers for a quantity of 22. Bid item number 2, a desktop computer mid-tower, a quantity of 4. Bid item number 3, a laptop computer, quantity of 2. Bid item number 4, uninterruptible power supply, quantity of 28. I would like to note that in the specifications, the quantity listed there is 31. However, on the vendor bid form, it lists 28. Please keep in mind that the correct number is listed on the bid form, which is a quantity of 28. So,
Greta?
Yes.
Yeah, just go ahead. Well, on bid item number 4 for the uninterrupted power supply, it on the vendor bid form, it should actually say 31. So we'll do an addendum to that, but it should actually say 31 and not 28.
Okay, correction. The specifications do reflect the correct number at 31, not 28. So we will revise the bid form and issue an addendum to correct the quantity required. Okay, again, that's for bid item number 4. The UPS quantity should reflect a quantity of 31. Moving on to bid item number 5, a black and white laser printer, quantity of 9. Bid item number 6, a multi-function color laser printer, quantity of 4. For this printer, it will accommodate letter and legal size papers. For bid item number 7, multi-function color laser printer, quantity of 1. The difference between this and bid item number 6 is this printer will be able to accommodate ledger size. I believe that's 11 by 17. And bid item number 8, impact printer, quantity of 1. Bid item number 9, impact printer, quantity of 1. Bid item number 10, rack mount server, quantity of 5. Please also include any and all addendums that are issued. They must be signed and provide a copy together with your bid submissions. Final reminder, please submit any questions or clarifications you may have in writing. That way we can document it, have it in black and white, and we can issue our responses by addendum. Okay, are there any questions at this time? Whether they be administrative or pertaining to technical. It will be recorded in our meeting minutes and disseminated to all attendees today.
Hi, Greta, Franklin Artero, Pacific Data Systems. I do have several items. Item number 1 under G on page 4 says bids must be received no later than 10 a.m. tomorrow standard time on September 9. I'm guessing that's a typo error. You may want to correct that. It's on page 4 under G.
Correct. Yeah, that should reflect September 30. We'll make note of that.
The other issue I have is the affidavit.
Sorry, Mr. Franklin, your mic went muted.
Yeah, I'm looking for the page. It's after page 22, the affidavit disclosing ownership and commission. I believe the AG replaced this form or amended this form. You may want to check with the Office of the Attorney General or look on their website. This is the old form.
Which form again, sir? Sorry.
the affidavit disclosing ownership and commissions. AG procurement form 002. There's
Okay.
a revision.
There's an updated.
Yes, April 2021. I believe.
Okay, I'll make note of that also.
The other question I have is this pre-bid conference mandatory?
No, sir. This pre-bid conference is not mandatory to attend for bidders to submit bids.
Nobody else has. I do want to ask the delivery timeline indicated here is 45 days. I want to be honest with you. We're lucky if we get anything within 45 days. Regular mail, snail mail, express. So will GHURA be able to consider delivery times longer than that?
So with the past IFB that was solicited earlier this year, we had it set at 45 days. And bidders did express that there are delays on their supplier side due to COVID-19. And with this bid that was issued, we maintained it at 45 days, and we do entertain requests to extend, being that there are restrictions placed by COVID. We understand that there is that delivery delay, but we wanted to have our suppliers, I guess, bring that concern to us so that we could entertain it. Is there any expected extension timeline that we can accommodate?
$90 to $120 days.
90 through 120 days. Okay, we'll take that.
One of the things.
Sorry, Mr.
One of the things also for consideration is that if you are the awarded vendor, that you show proof that you are doing your best to at least start the procurement of these items. That would help us to, knowing that it's just not sitting at your desk waiting for the inventory to come in or whatnot. So long as the awarded vendor can show proof that they're starting the procurement of these items.
Understood. Thank you.
Okay, any other questions? But just to give official clarification for that question, Mr. Arturo, that GHURA will take into consideration the 90 to 120 days for delivery, and will issue an addendum to reflect our change in delivery schedule. Okay, are there any other additional questions from bidders? If not, then we'll go ahead and conclude our pre-bid conference this morning. I'll go ahead and finalize the pre-bid minutes and disseminate them to all attendees today, as well as post it on our website.
I do have one more question, Greta.
Yes, sir.
It's just delivery, no installation is expected of any of these equipment. It's just delivery.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, and last call for any questions or clarification.
I have
Okay.
one statement. Sorry, it's so late in the ball game, but do you mind? Can everyone introduce themselves so that we can have it for the record who we're working with on this pre-bid meeting? Thank you.
Hi, my name is Alexis Berdalio. I'm here for Megabyte. My email for the pre-bid minutes, if you're going to send it, is alexis@megabyteguam.com. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, this is Ben from the South Pacific Inc. If you need my email, I think we sent in the email when we got to pick up the package.
Thank you, Mr. Ben. And then Mr. Franklin, you had introduced yourself earlier, but just for the record and this time, if you don't mind reintroducing yourself.
Franklin Artero, Pacific Data Systems.
Thank you, sir. Okay, last call for questions or clarifications for this IFB pre-bid conference. If there are none, we'll go ahead and conclude it. Okay, the time is 10:20 a.m. and this concludes our pre-bid conference for today. Thank you everyone for your attendance. If you do have any additional questions or clarifications, you can submit them in writing. And then we'll go ahead and take them into consideration and issue any addendums as necessary. Okay, thank you everyone. Have a nice day.
Thank you.
Thank you.